Look, in the last few weeks, it seems it's become fashionable to criticise the media and commentators for questioning or critiquing government actions and decisions. Seems to me that this might have ramped up the closer we get to the election. At the weekend, News Hub's investigative reporter Michael Morris spoke about this, about the backlash that he's copping, especially after he broke the story a couple of weeks ago that only a third of border workers had been tested, despite the government assuring us that they would be routinely tested. Since then, he's been accused of all kinds of things: propaganda, slurs, clickbait, conspiracy. And he's not alone. I mean, I've seen this vitriol directed at a number of working journalists for asking tough questions of Ashley Bloomfield, the Prime Minister, and the various ministers fronting the 1 p.m. press briefing. There is also a certain kind of vitriol that's levelled at commentators, and that includes myself, I don't mind admitting. I've seen it said even that criticising the government decisions is not a team approach, which is clearly another way of suggesting that critics are not part of the so-called team of 5 million. Now, this is not a plea to go easy on the media or on commentators. Quite frankly, we should all welcome criticism in the same way that we ourselves want to be able to criticise authority. That is how a healthy democracy works, so bring it on. But I want to defend the right of media and commentators to criticise government decisions and question authority. We are in the middle of one of the biggest challenges to face the world in a long time. I mean that both economically and health-wise. And this is arguably a time when we need a contest of ideas more than ever, and we can't allow ourselves to fall into a trap of thinking that there is only one way to approach this pandemic, or that our authorities are being completely straight up with us at all times, because we have a string of occasions now where they haven't been straight up or have said that they're doing something that they're not. I mean, we were told day 3 and day 12 testing in MIQ facilities was happening. It wasn't. We were told routine testing of borders workers was happening. It wasn't. We were told there was no flu vaccine shortage, and there was. Now, questioning or disagreeing is not a sign that people aren't on the team. If anything, caring enough to question is an indication that people are very much committed to the team, to the country's effort, to forcing the government to stay on its toes and to constantly improving our response. I can promise you this, on Newstalk ZB Drive, we are not going to shut down debate because debate is currently unfashionable. We're going to bring you all the opposing views from all the sides. You don't have to agree with what I say. My opinion is no more important than yours. I won't always get it right, so hold me to account in the same way that I want to hold the government to account. But shutting down debate because someone thinks that what is being said is not the team approach is not going to happen on Newstalk ZB Drive.